so there's not much point doing that.
And yeah, that's it. So they should actually do that and have a storyline where someone dies and is actually killed, and then the police come and take them away because they've been murdered.
So, I wouldn't put it past WWE. But
No, true.
Undertaker's brother Kane, you said last week that he's not doing anything. He was wrestling against Gene Snitsky, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
that's basic. What do you mean? That's not Gene Snitsky. That's the guy with a big beard, Mike Knox.
Yeah, it's Gene Snitsky, just with a beard, isn't
It's
it?
not. It's a different person altogether.
Well, he at least looks like one of
Well,
Snitsky's...
okay, same character.
He
I'll
kind of
give
looks
you
like Snitsky, well, maybe one of his acting marks exploded and just evolved into a wrestler.
that. Well, true, true.
He basically looks like Snitsky.
He does a bit, doesn't he?
So, yeah, he's got a bit of storyline going. It's not too bad.
No, it's not so bad. Yeah, the other thing is TNA, of course, is big Monday the 4th of January.
Where they say they're going to compete
With Raw, head-to-head, Monday Night Wars, yet again. I always supported WCW in the Monday Night Wars because I like the fact that they had people like the Shockmaster and WCW, and they had was it the actor win the belt? What was his name?
David
Courtney Cox.
David Arquette.
David Arquette.
That's it,
David
yeah.
Courtney Cox.
Very, very athletic.
Yeah.
The belt. I thought they had a guy on Raw this week, wasn't it?
Yes,
Cuban.
Mark Cuban.
Yeah, he looked pretty.
Yeah, no,
snappy,
he did a good job actually. I was commenting on his. At least he wasn't as bad as our very own Ricky Hatton.
Ricky, yeah, he was much better than Hatton.
I got a fucking punch in your fucking ass. That's basically what.
Pretty much
That's basically what Ricky Hatton said.
That's all he did.
It's John Cena. It's me fucking son. I fucking have you. That's basically what it was about.
Pretty much.
Because the thing is, though, in America, you'll say he didn't say fucking. Well, he bloody did. You just didn't understand it right. And he was bloody awful. Like I was going through with my wife, and I was saying, who else would be good from Great Britain to have as a guest host, and my suggestions were Ricky Gervais.
Gervais would have done a better job.
Yeah, he would have.
This guy.
Who would got involved? Vinnie Jones, of course.
Vinnie
But
Jones.
he's been a wrestler.
He's been
before.
on it before. Hasn't
Yeah,
he?
Capital Carnage
Yeah.
in 1998.
But anyone other than Hatton, seriously.
Bad, really
This guy
bad.
was pretty good, Cuban.
He got
And the
involved.
other thing I like, he remembers things. He remembers that Orton beat him up like 3 years ago.
Yeah. No one would have
Wrestlers don't
reminded him that.
Like wrestlers just,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
just forget.
They forget.
Oh,
Batista forgets like Rey Mysterio was his brother ages ago.
it's just bizarre, isn't it? And like the whole crowd forgets that Matt Hardy tried, kill
Tried
an
to
animal.
kill Jeff.
Yeah, and, like they just cheer him. Like,
And Jeff just forgot about it as well.
At least this Cuban guy, he
Remembers.
remembers
He's
things,
got a
so
bit of a... Maybe because wrestlers
rate him on
constantly getting hit in the head, they just forget all the time.
It could be that. So that was good. And what other matches did we have this week? Oh, did you like the whole confrontation between John Cena and Sheamus? Going through the
yes.
table stuff. Yeah.
It was all right. It was good, but it wasn't as good as TNA this week.
Yeah, I did like how they had a competition who could destroy the most things in the quickest amount of time.
Yeah.
Sheamus turned that table over. John Cena was like, "Oh, I can do that." He turned over a table. Then
Yeah.
Sheamus kicked him in the head and destroyed some more things. So
Well,
that was good. And then he took out Cuban, and Cuban took that very well. I've got to say.
Yeah, no, he
It was
did.
a good bump.
It was a
good bump.
very, very good bump. He'll be definitely bruised in the morning.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's of course the Hogan thing. Hogan's
So-
debut and Monday night against WWE. Hogan reckons that 3 million people are going to tune in and watch or something like that.
Well, realistically,
I think 10 million people are
Yeah,
going
it's more likely people are going to be like, "Oh, what can I do? I'll just watch an old guy." And
to... Yeah, no, I
jump
think
on
it's the
people.
same. I think Hogan's going to come in and he's going to... They had this brilliant skit. Obviously you didn't see it, but they had Mick Foley sat at a desk just panicking. D'Lo Brown came in.
Oh, was he wearing his bulletproof vest?
No, he had no bulletproof vest on.
Unprotected. He
Yeah,
got
unprotected.
killed.
Could have been shot.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
He's so blasé about his
Yeah.
bulletproof vest these days.
He needs to
I think
take
once
it-
he killed Droz, he can basically...
Stop caring. Didn't he?
yeah, he can stop caring about people trying to shoot him. I reckon that's why he wore it, because Droz could have come back from the dead and actually shot him, although he's still alive, isn't
All
he?
those many Droz fans could have tried to
Tried
kill
to snipe D'Lo Brown. I'm sure we've gone through D'Lo Brown's bulletproof vest before.
him. We have, but I can't get enough of the fact that he feels scared walking to the ring.
I know,
Yes,
he has to
well.
wear a bulletproof vest. Droz, well, rest in peace, Droz.
He's not dead.
He is dead.
He's not.
He's in a wheelchair, he's dead. If you haven't realised this yet, wrestling fans, what's the point? What's the point being a wrestler if you're in a wheelchair?
So
you might as well be dead.
So you can just lie on top of.
If I was a wrestler and I was in a wheelchair, the first thing I'd do is kill myself. But I'd do it in the ring. I'd wheel myself into the ring, and I'd kill myself on Raw.
Well, I don't know. If
That's what I'd do.
If you sent the idea to Vince, he might turn you down. I'm not sure.
Possibly, yeah. I think who could they kill? Who's in a wheelchair right now?
Vicky Guerrero is here.
Yeah, well, she'll be in one soon. She'll get on the wrong side of the Undertaker, and it will be over. But yeah, of course, TNA's coming soon, and that's going to be a huge thing. And it's just going to be a mental couple of weeks in January with TNA coming in. We'll see what they'll do. Hopefully, Hogan's going to come back for a match, looking like it's going to be set up as Sting versus Hogan.
Because they've never done that one before.
It's never been done. It's not good. In TNA, it's not.
No. So, should we have a quick look at Yahoo Answers before we...
Yeah, we'll have a quick Yahoo Answers. I did actually ask a question. I'm going to get loud here because the laptop's on my lap. I did actually ask a question. I'll give you a list of questions I've asked, actually, because I asked if John Cena was allowed back into the army when he finishes wrestling.
What did people say about that?
They said... The best answer was, I don't think so, that he will be allowed, but apart from that, I think he will not be interested in this anymore. And I said, a sensible answer. It's been proven he is a real Marine.
He is a real Marine. It's right there, you said that.
Apparently someone said, when he tried a Marine obstacle course, he whined and moaned how tough it was, so I seriously doubt that he will be a real Marine. Just to pretend Marine is the closest he'll be. Plus, the way he salutes would get him court-martialed.
How can you get court-martialed for saluting?
Because it's probably like a Nazi salute.
Possibly.
John Cena has never been in the army. He has not been in the reserve, so he'd have to re-enlist. Re-enlist! So this person acknowledges that he was in the army.
That's good.
God, people just saying, I hope so he can get shot. Yeah, okay. And I put, how does The Undertaker turn the lights on and off at SmackDown? Do his eyes control the lights? A fair question.
That is a fair question.
And I could not see a button or camera trickery, so it must be done somehow. It seems to happen with his eyes, so maybe he has some kind of radio in his eye that can dim the lights. And I put additional details. How would the production staff know exactly what time to turn the lights on and off? I'm not buying that. There's something else in his eyes that does it.
I think I answered this one. Yeah.
You put, no, I think he does it with his hands. I think there is some kind of cord running through the sleeve of his jacket which connects him to the solid steel steps that he stands on when he controls the light, perhaps through his boots. I used to think it was because he is dead that he could control lights, but Chris Jericho proved with scientific evidence that The Undertaker was lying about being dead. Nobody has shown how Kane can make the fire come through the ring posts. Source, the science behind The Undertaker, Stuart Woodson Odyssey.
I've done a few questions myself, actually.
Are you serious? Let's see what questions we have.
See how I've done on that rabbit question. We need to go to more. Oh, sorry, no, it was one of my answers.
Answers,
yeah.
Oh.
Let's go to answers.
Say something bad about CM Punk?
Yeah, I did answer that, but not in a comedy fashion, that one. How should I react on my rabbit stomping?
How should I react on my rabbit stomping? Mel sometimes stomps at random times, like after 10 seconds cuddling, or just when I'm in the other end of the room. Should I then cuddle her? She may think she's in danger, or right, or just leave her as she could be annoyed. I completely don't know how to be I completely don't know how to sensibly be their mum. What did you put?
I put that one. Answer 4.
Answer 4. Your rabbit is watching. Your rabbit is watching too much professional wrestling. Keep it
away from the television set, and it will stop stomping when it throws punches. Source: Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I think I deserve to be voted best answer.
I'm going to vote you as best answer.
Because that's a technically correct answer.
Someone's giving you 2 thumbs up.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you've got 2 votes. You're in the lead.
I'm in the lead. I'm going to be the best answer. So anytime someone wants to know about why their rabbit is stomping,
it's because they're watching too much professional wrestling. Oh, and on that note, we're going to have to jet
to get to our wrestling. So next time you hear us, it will be after the holiday season.
Possibly, but we might do one before. You never know.
But hopefully we'll get Alex D on our show for January.
Indeedy, indeedy. Take it easy. Out.